Hello and welcome to your Astro Tarot reading for August. I will create this video in three parts. The first part here is where we go through all the 12 sun signs and analyze each planet in each sun sign and its relationship to each other. And the second part is I will throw out the tarot cards and do reading for you, what will happen just for you in August. And then the third part is that there will be an extended that will be found on my Patreon. So please become a patron to my channel. I would love to see you there. And so let's get started here. Here we have Aries, the radical, the fierce, fiery energy. And the ruler of Aries is Mars, and Mars entered in Aries in the 28th of June. And Mars is the fiery force. And here also in Aries is Chiron, and the Chiron is a healing energy. And during during August, Mars will go through the sign of Aries quite quickly. So at the end of August, Mars will be at the end of the sign, and there it will, in early September, reverse and go back in Aries and go backwards there. So it will step over Chiron, the healer, the wounded healer, in August, and that will activate Chiron and the Chiron energy of the wounded healer. And during the upcoming 6 months, Mars will pass over Chiron 3 times, direct, reversed, and direct again. So there will be a lot of energies created by that. And here in the second zodiac sign is Taurus, the bombshell, the earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile energy. And here we have the genius energy of Uranus. Uranus will be in the Taurus for 7 years. And Uranus is about... I would say Uranus is not happy being in Taurus, because Uranus is the ruler of the Aquarius, the air sign. So being in an earth is quite confining for this genius energy. So what will happen is they will create some fire in love and abundance, in wealth, in how we comprehend love and abundance and wealth. That will be redesigned during these 7 years that Taurus is here, and I sense it will get activated by other energies here quite fiercely this year and next year. And it's about how this wealth and love and abundance, how it's distributed, that is activated here. That was Taurus, Uranus in Taurus. Here in Gemini, the third sign of the zodiac, the butterfly, that airy sign that is curious, communicative, versatile, flexible. And here we have Venus, and Venus is about love, and it's about finance. So during the first 8 days of August, Venus will stay in Gemini and then pass on into Cancer. And also in Gemini for the upcoming 14 months. 2 months ago, it's the North Node, the Moon North Node, entered into Gemini. And it's about your destiny, your life path, your true self, your true you. And being here in Gemini, it's about step out of your comfort zone in a way that you need to expand yourself. That will be activated. That's activated here. And here is Cancer, the doula, the feeling, sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, and intuitive energy. And on a collective perspective, this is the humanity. And Venus enters here on the 8th of August. And also here we have Mercury. And Mercury will on the 5th leave Cancer and walk into Leo energy. And in Leo here, a lot will happen. With the planet of Mercury, there will be some clarity in this sign. And Leo is the lover, the fierce, fiery energy of creative, expressive, warm, overt, self-confident energy. And when we have the sun here until the 20th of August, when it then will continue, 23rd, then it will enter into Virgo. It is a time of celebration and success that we already felt in July. And the sun is the spirit. There will also be a new moon here on the 18th. And a new moon is about a new start is coming. And a new moon in Leo is about confidence. So confidence is your key to success. And I sense that when you have the planet Mercury also in Leo, that you will be quite clear on what your key to success is. So it will be a very fruitful new moon in August here in Leo. Mercury will continue to pass on into Virgo on the 20th, so it will pass by Leo quite swiftly. And then on the 23rd, as I said, Sun will go into Virgo, and the Virgo is the alchemist. It's an earth sign. It's very methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful and healthy. And when Sun enters into Virgo, you reap what you sow. So what you have put in motion, what you have put your effort in, or what you have neglected will catch up with you. And since Mercury also enters into Virgo at the 20th, it will be clear what's have been done and not been done. Libra, the idealist, and Scorpio, the animal with the sting, and Sagittarius, the voyager. They are not so sorry, I put this card on the wrong place here. The south node is in Sagittarius, and that's the karmic energy The opposite of the north node is the moon south node. That's your karma, your history, your depth. And that is the upcoming 14 months in Sagittarius, the Voyager. And this is a philosophical, independent, generous energy. So it also talks about experiential, luck, and boundless. So I would say we're having the South Node and your karma in Sagittarius. It will not be hidden, suppressed. Sagittarius isn't fire energy, so it will be knocking on the door and knocking on your karma. So release it so it don't holds you back. Oh, and then we get into Capricorn, the boss, the serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, enduring, badass, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, reserved, rigid, disciplined. I read almost out all of the words here of the Capricorn because it's so heavily activated by the three impactful outer planets. Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, so it's now retrograding its home sign, is about truth. No bullshit here. And we have the Jupiter, the lucky planet that's about abundance, amplifying, making bigger. And Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, the life and death, the transformation. And Jupiter and Pluto is conjunct now in Capricorn and is also conjunct but not so close to Saturn, and all three are in retrograde mode. That means that they are reviewing the past, the karma, and it's quite heavy. What's need to be rethought, restructured, reconsidered. So I sense this is the second way. We had a flavor of this in the end of 2019 and the first 3 months of this year. And now the Saturn have come back into Capricorn to end the work here. And Saturn will then pass on into Aquarius in the mid of December, and then we will see the new start. And I get an idea also that when we have this Venus passing into Cancer, and there we will have an opposition to this COVID triad, Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, and then we will see, since Venus not only rules love, it rules finance. We will see a decline, more visible in the financial markets, in the real economy. So that the economy has been, if we have been looking on the financial markets, they've been, after the decline in Mars, it's been steady up, and July will be a good month for the financial market as well. And I guess it will also be that for 1-2 weeks more in August, but then it will get challenged. But you who are heavily invested in the financial market, yes, some companies will go bankrupt and other will skyrocket, but the general will be a decline and a sharp fall. But don't worry, in early next year the growth will come back again. So this is a transition period when Saturn, Jupiter and Pluto is squeezing out the old that's not part of our new life in the next year. So if you are invested in things that belongs to the old economy, then it's time to divest. Like we all seen here, restaurants, stores are on the decline. All that's our physical, and then transport, online business is the growing part. So it's this transition into the Aquarius time that we will enter for a long period of time at the end of December. You have the opportunity here to sense that physical banknotes, coins you can hold in your hands, maybe it's more of a transition to having the mobile phone as your money, the electronic money. So beware of the transitioning time we are in right now. Let's see if I had all here. Yes, we have they are in retrograde, they are conjuncting, so they are extremely powerful. And to be honest, the shit will hit the fan in the mid and end of August. There will be new conflicts on the commune level, on the general level. And also this Capricorn, Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, Aries will at the end of August also square Saturn, Jupiter and Pluto. That will put fire and even more fire energy into this. So this Pluto transformation and the amplifying of Jupiter will be even greater, and it will have fiery energy put on that. So it will, and that activation will be ongoing until the November and early December. Okay, let's leave Capricorn here and enter to the Aquarius, the innovator, that's experimental, rational, unique, liberal, electric energy. And here we will have a full moon on the 3rd of August. So soon there will be a full moon in Aquarius. And the full moon is about surrender to the divine, that, okay, not fight for what you cannot change, surrender to the harsh facts. And when we have a full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. So I sense that with the energies here that we have in Capricorn, show the world the real you. All the fake, all the lies, or all things that's what not true will be revealed finally. It's exciting times we go through, but remember, it's for our best. It will just be a struggle to let it pass by. Okay, and the last zodiac sign, the Pisces, the mystic. It's the imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, mystical, magical Pisces. You are so beautiful. And here we have Neptune. That's about the subconscious, about sacrifice. And it's retrograde all month. So with Neptune in retrograde, it's like disoriented, submerged, and could be disconnected from reality. And when it passes on, rumbles on in this submerged, disoriented way, it will release the illusions from the past, even if it wants to hold it back to control. It's not possible to control anymore. And that will also be put into the energies of the planets in Capricorn right now. But it will be also a smoothing, because it's not a harsh energy between these Capricorn and Pisces energies. What I would forget also that to bring on a warning that when we have these squares between Aries and Capricorn, the Mars and the Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, it is a challenge. And this conjunction here with Venus and the outer planets about empowerment, that energies get this or the other, it get excluding, or not so much about the merging. I want to raise something that about food supplies in the world, because this is when this energy is in this Pluto transformation about life and death. I sense here that we did see in spring what happened when, oh, there's no toilet paper, and everyone ran and buy toilet paper. And when they were there, they was buying all kind of stuff in the supermarket, and lots of shelves was empty. And I sense that this will happen again in late August, September, October. So I would advise you to look into on your shelves at home. What do you have? Can you survive that the shelves in the supermarkets is empty for a month? Will you survive that? So make a little hoarding. I don't say we will not have food on the table, no food to buy, we will not survive this. But I have a sense that shelves could be empty in the supermarkets, and it could take time before they get refilled again. Okay. And I also want to recall us the new moon eclipse that we had in if I recall, yes, it was in Cancer last month, the 21st. That this is a powerful energy, and usually it takes a month and two before it actually gets really visible, viewable. And I sense that will coincide with the activation here of the Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto. So expect powerful change. We'll just remind about that. So look into yourself. How can you contribute in this difficult, harsh times when it's for many people are difficult, and so much anger and fear and fiery energy. What are your position in this? Are you the one that will challenge your family, your neighbors, your friends, people on the street, put fire energy in your community? Will you be the one that grabbed the stone and throws it? Or will you be the one that put perspective, calmity, and modulate your energies and help others around you to modulate this? It's up to you. You are in control of this. You are not a victim. You're one of the actors on the stage here, and you're responsible for your actions. And I would be very happy for everyone that actually take the decision on, I will do what is fruitful for me, my family, my friend, my community, the world as a whole. I will stay on my life path and do what's best for everyone. Because the change is here. We cannot stop it, we cannot block it, we cannot fight it. We can manage it, and we can manage ourselves. So this is the August month from the astrological point of view, and now I will step into and put out the tarot cards, and I see you there. Hello Geminis, and welcome to your August tarot reading. I brought forward here your beautiful Gemini card, so you're here with me, and let's connect with our guides, our spirits, our angels, and other entities that wants to come through in this reading to give you the information and knowledge that you need to know about August energies that you can work with and take care of and manage to your best. So I will have put cards in 3 rows here. The first row is a general reading about general energies. The mid row here is about love and romance, both for you who are in a relationship or you who are single. And then the final row down here will be about money and career. So let's start with some energies. Already jumped out here. So the general energy for August is about renewal, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. And this is the energy of judgment. So something from the past will be reawakened and come in use for you. And it could also be that you will be viewed upon as a new way. And it's a very mature energy, so you will raise and stand above the crowd in some sense or some perspective. So something has been working in the submerged, and now it's time to be shown. So that will be interesting to see here how that energy will come to play. And love and romance. Oh, this was too many cards, but we keep these 2. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Oh, this sounds very promising for you. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay. Great energies here. And I sense when we have Mars in its own sign of Mars is ruling Aries, the libido is flowing. So we need to manage that. No, we don't need to manage that, but sometimes it can be helpful to manage that. Okay, this was too many, so we put them back. So for money and career, what energies for Gemini are in play? Who are you in August? Yeah, this wanted to come out. You are the magician. Are you ready? You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So this is the magician with the great wings, Archangel Raziel. And this energy has all the tools it's need to create something new. It's not yet manifested, but it has showed itself. It's been viewable. If it's a sense in the stomach, if it's an emotion in your breast, or an idea in your head, but something new can be created by you with resources you have. Okay. So, let's see here. I will put a tarot card for each row from the Rider-Waite. I sense that this wants to come out, so let's do that. It's the 8 of Cups. It's the Knight of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Great energies that speaks very well with your energy cards here. The 8 of Cups here. You see there are 5 here and 3 here. That's missing one here. You will use your judgment energy, that something has been awakened in you emotionally. So you are on a path, your life path. You're seeing your next steps. You're not very sure about what they mean to you, how they will affect you. But you know this is the steps you need to take on your life path. And that means that you have need to turn your back to what you already have achieved, what you already have accomplished, to get to your next level. And for some of you, I get a very emotional sense here. It's like they tell me, finally I've reached this. I've come to this conclusion. Finally, I'm moving my not my head, because it's been spinning around for a long time and the upheaval I had in my stomach, but now my feet are moving. Finally, my feet are moving. So I sense it's been a great struggle for some of you out there to actually get your feet in motion, to get this start to manifest it in your life, and overcome the fears that these steps you take to the 9th level, you don't know. Sorry if I'm shaking the table here. You don't know what it means to you. You don't know what it means what's in front of you, but you sense you need to walk this path. You need to leave what's not serves you behind. Very strong energies for some of you out there. So, in general, you will take new steps in your life. That are the general energy for all you Geminis out there. And Geminis is an air and dualistic sign. All your paths will look different, but you will feel the attraction from the future, and you want to go and meet your new future. They tell me, don't try to swallow it. It will come up. Very strange analogy, metaphor. Okay, here in Love and Romance, you have this Knight of Cups here. And so for you who are in a relationship, you will there will come some new energy in your relationship, and it will come from the outside. You will get inspired from something that you've seen on television or on your computer, or overheard the conversation in some context, and that fits nice with the energy that's are with you here to recapture romance and to activate the playfulness. Be playful. And then we have the man and career here, and the magician, something new here. And Three of Pentacles. The three are here. It's about creative. Okay, so this will be a struggle because I'm struggling with the words now. It's collaboration. You will invite people to see your new idea, and there will be a great creative process, and you will get a lot of feedback to it, and you will need to go back and adapt it. Because when this is a 1 and this is a 3, I sense that you need to go back to create the energy of the High Priestess, and then you will be in the third energy of the Empress, that actually now it starts to grow. So there are an imbalance here right now. You are you are running too swift with your idea. It's a fantastic idea, and it will create abundance, and it will be manifested because we are in the free here, but it need to be I sense this is Mars in this card. I have a fantastic idea. I want to put it in motion, and I want to show the world, and then when you start to show, you will get a lot of feedback, and you will need to go back and rethink, recreate, but you have all the tools. So this will be the card of improvement, the energy of improvement, and this will be the energy of creation, improvement and creation, and this will be the card of birth, giving birth to new improved creation of you. Oh, I envy you. I envy this energy. It's so much believe in yourself. You are 100% into this. And since you're, as a Gemini, you're a great communicator, so you easily attract people to your idea. But I sense here that you to later steps, when we get to the end of the year, you are more people involved in the creation of this idea. Okay, great energies. Now I will put out the cards for the extended reading that I will post on for my Patreons. So if you're not a Patreon, which I know you are because I don't have any Patreons, but you're very welcome to be one. Be the first one. I will remember you forever. But I will put out the cards before I close the camera for the YouTube posting of this reading. So I will put 3 up here. Oh, the Fool, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups. You have super energies, 2 major arcanas and a new beginning, an emotional, fulfilling beginning here. And then we'll put some cards here for Money and Career. One of my decks that I will use here for the 3rd card positions here. It will be the Sexual Magic Tarot. It can sometimes have quite challenging images if you are in the sense that if you don't want to see sexual explicit images, maybe it's time to turn off now. Sometimes they come up and sometimes it's less challenging, but just want to warn you. So for Money and Career, the Romantic Tarot, we have the the Two of Swords here. And for Love and Romance, we have the King of Cups. Exciting. King of Cups after the Knight of Cups here. So lot of male energy here, I sense. Initiative. And here we have the Devil showing up in Money and Career. This is the Erotic Fantasy Tarot. And we have the Lovers in the Love and Romance reading. The Lovers. They're quite funny depicted here. It's not a male and a female. It's 2 women. And one is pregnant. And we have children here. Not need to be very psychic to figure out what will be in the cards for some of you out there. Some of you Geminis. And there are very creative energies around you and emotional new beginnings, so I'm not surprised. No. They said maybe. So then I said no. It was a 10, so there was a Wheel of Fortune, but we will find a card or see if it comes back. So we have the King of Spades, Swords here in the Money and Career reading. And we have 10 of Coins in the Love and Relationship reading. Okay, so this is the energies. I will go through these 9 cards that will be clarifying your reading here. So you're welcome to Patreon and my extended reading. And if we depart here, have a great month, Gemini, and see you soon again. Take care. Bye-bye.